With quarantine still enforced in most parts of the world, it might be difficult to find worthwhile entertainment while you're bored out of your mind at home. Well, not with these TV shows. Welcome to Binge TV, and today we'll be presenting you with our top 10 shows to watch in quarantine. You'll be shocked to find out which one's at the end of our list, so make sure to stay until the end to find out.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. What?
And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to Binge TV and turn on notifications for more great content like this. Without further ado, let's begin with our countdown.
Why now?
10th place, Tiger King. Unless you haven't been paying attention to today's trends, then you probably know that Tiger King has been a smash hit for Netflix fans, especially with all the memes that have been circulating about the show since March.
They're playing the shot over and over of him in his throne.
But why is Tiger King so good? A docuseries that follows eccentric zookeeper Joe Exotic, whose passion in life is to collect and breed wild cats, as well as his nemesis Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin is so influential that Carol Baskin, I consider that bitch to be one of the biggest terrorists in the exotic animal world right now.
Tiger King exhibits many of the qualities of an engaging show. It's extremely absorbing first and most importantly. Much of the series is about Joe Exotic, a uniquely exotic personality who's more than enough to carry the show all on his own. This docuseries is unique among its kind, so we highly recommend you give it a try during quarantine. At least if you don't like it, you'll end up understanding the memes.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
9th place, The Office. Even though The Office has been out for quite a while, there are many reasons why it's widely considered to be one of the best shows to ever grace TV. The Office depicts the everyday lives of office employees in the Scranton, Pennsylvania branch of the fictional Dunder Mifflin Paper Company.
The fire's shooting at us!
You want to start a street fight with me, bring it on, but you're going to be surprised by how ugly it gets. You don't even know my real name. I'm the Lizard King.
It lasted for 9 whole seasons, so even though quarantine is long, this one should take you more than just 2 days to finish binge watching. The reason the show is so relatable is thanks to one decision made right from the start, that it would be a mockumentary. A mockumentary is when the character interacts directly with the audience through the camera. It makes the show a real standout compared to the rest because it makes the show feel so much more real. The Office has no laugh track, making the jokes feel completely natural and as hilarious as they can be. On top of all that, Steve Carell perfectly pulls off the awkwardness of Michael Scott, showing the full extent of his acting chops throughout the whole duration of the show.
Don't ever, for any reason, do anything to anyone, for any reason, ever, no matter what, no matter where or who you are with, or where you are going, or where you've been. Ever.
In summary, this one's a must-watch in or out of quarantine. 8th place, Sex Education. Sex Education is a funny comedy show that also, as its name implies, tries to educate teenage viewers on the realities of sex while also debunking myths that surround the act.
About gay sex. Well, you can't get pregnant from homosexual activity.
The show centers around Otis Milburn, a socially awkward high school student whose mother is a sex therapist. The series is set in Britain and offers hilarious insights on the matters of sexuality, friendship, and teenage relationships. You won't stop laughing while watching this show. 7th place, Blood and Water. Blood and Water launched its first episode on May 20th, and it's already a hit with Netflix fans. Blood and Water depicts the story of Pu Lang, a high school girl whose sister Fumele was kidnapped as part of a human trafficking network many years ago. One day, Pu Lang gets invited to a party hosted by Fikile Behele, a popular athlete studying at a prestigious school in Cape Town. After a friend of Pu Lang points out their uncanny resemblance, Pu Lang begins suspecting that Fikile is actually Fumele, and then transfers to the school to begin investigating. It's here that she begins unraveling a thin web of secrets and mysteries that have surrounded her family for ages. If you enjoy mysteries, and especially gripping emotional ones, then this show is definitely for you. Not once during its 6 episodes does Blood and Water disappoint. 6th place, The Witcher. The Witcher is a fantasy series that has popularized the dark fantasy genre worldwide. Based on the book series by the same name, The Witcher is located on a medieval-inspired continent known as, well, the continent. The Witcher explores the legend of Geralt of Rivia and Princess Ciri, who are linked by destiny to each other. The show initially follows the 2 main protagonists at different points of time, exploring formative events that shape their characters before eventually merging into a single timeline. The Witcher is so good that upon release, it was the most in-demand show in the world, even surpassing Disney Plus's The Mandalorian at some point.
This is the way.
Although the series has a gripping plot, ripe with plot twists and fantastic moments with its characters, it seems like writer Andrzej Sapkowski wasn't very original when choosing the name for the setting. However, don't let that discourage you from enjoying this fantastic series. So, what do you think of our picks so far? Have you watched any of these shows? We'd love to know what you think in the comments, so please make sure to leave one down below. Also, make sure to stay until the end to find out our top secret first place. You'll be shocked. At number 5, we have Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is set in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and follows Walter White, a high school science teacher who eventually becomes a drug kingpin thanks to various plot points and situations, though it all began because he was diagnosed with terminal lung cancer. Breaking Bad is hailed to be the greatest show in the history of television, and that's with good reason. Breaking Bad has impeccable narration and deep invested serialization. Their storytelling is what makes their episodes so powerful. Their plot is extremely well tied, with important points, red herrings, and plot twists lying at every corner of the show. More than any other series, huge changes in plot, story, and character arcs take place so fast you're likely to be completely lost if you skip episodes.
What? I said you and your eyebrows.
For our number 4 pick, we chose Altered Carbon. For those who enjoy cyberpunk more than straight-up dramas, romances, or thrillers, Altered Carbon will be your best choice. Altered Carbon features a world most science fiction fans have already dreamt about, a world where consciousness can be transferred to different bodies. Protagonist Takeshi Kovacs, a former soldier turned investigator, must solve a murder. Getting into the top 3, we have Black Mirror. Black Mirror is that one TV series that always seems to surprise us with what the writers have in store for us. Black Mirror is an anthology TV series that personifies the present and dystopian future fictional setting in a dark way. Though all episodes are disconnected, being standalone episodes with different characters, timelines, settings, and plot points, they all revolve around the same thing. Technology can be used for terrifying things. Each episode is self-contained, its own little mini-movie or short story designed to take you into a new world. It examines modern society, particularly with regard to the unanticipated consequences of new technologies by taking them to the worst extreme possible. It's a depressing show to watch, but it's also so fresh in its writing and plot points that you should definitely go ahead and binge its repertoire of plot twists. You'll never get bored of it.
Got one for everyone, actually. Still a bunch of them for grabs. They're from the organic stall at the farmer's market?
Sure.
And now for our runner-up in the number 2 spot, Bojack Horseman. The only animated show to be featured in our list is also one of the best ones. Who said that an animated show of walking and talking cartoon animals can't also be deep and emotional? Well, Bojack Horseman is a one-of-a-kind show, to say the least. Known as the best animated series of its generation, Bojack Horseman is good because of its bold, original, and most of all, realistic characters. It's surprising how cartoon characters can resonate so deeply with real-life individuals and their desires, emotions, and traumas. In addition to being a washed-up star, Bojack Horseman is a depressed, self-loathing alcoholic, and the success of his memoir holds the potential to bring him renewed relevance and a better way forward. Of course, things don't go smoothly for him or anyone else in his life, which is where the show hits its high points. Parents need to know that Bojack Horseman is a mature animated series about an animal actor who's down on his luck. Because many of the main characters are talking animals, young children may be attracted to the show. However, this series isn't as crude as animated shows such as South Park, American Dad, or Netflix's Big Mouth. And finally, at number 1, we have Ozark. With its 3rd season released this March, Ozark has taken the world by storm as one of the best spiritual successors to Breaking Bad and the reason why it's on the first place of our list. Ozark is an excellent show that uses the modern tools of TV making to great effect. The series stars Jason Bateman and Laura Linney as a married couple who relocate their family to the Ozarks following a money laundering scheme gone wrong. Ozark has it all: shocking deaths, sweeping dialogue, dark humor, well-placed twists and flashbacks, and enough suspense to keep you constantly engaged. Season 3 is the best season of the series so far. The storyline works pretty well, with seeds planted early on that bloom in the later episodes. So, what did you think of our pick so far? Will you be watching these shows during quarantine? Join our discussions down below. Also, don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to Binge TV for more great entertainment content like today. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you next time.